And
one kid out there knew who had the ball, and he just happened to be the one with the responsibility for quarterback. Everybody else followed Kenny through that line and grabbing at him. But
second down, and timeout Milton as they're going to try to conserve a little clock and try to get their point back. So it'll give Sauk Prairie a chance here, and that Coy run put Sauk Prairie out to the 25-yard line, which gives them a little more flexibility as to what to do.
Well, as we go forward this season, next week the Eagles will travel to Monroe on Friday night. Then they're at DeForest on September 10th before returning home on the 17th against Reedsburg. The 24th, they're at Mount Horeb. 1st of October, yes, I said October, they're home against Baraboo. Following week is homecoming, the 8th of October against Portage. 15th, they're at Monona Grove, and then they wrap up the season on Wednesday night, the 20th of October at Waunakee.
And this is not a schedule that every coach wants to have. Now, if you're not a first-year coach, it's a pretty good schedule. You get out there and battle, but as a first-year coach, you're facing an awful lot of good teams out there.
Yeah.
But so far tonight, Sauk Prairie has shown well in the first half as they lead this contest 24-23. Stitching back, they're going to stay aggressive. Little screen out to, is that?
That was a nice play out there. That's Rudig out there on tight end.
Matt Rudig on a little tight end screen.
And Dante Lewis got out there and got just enough of the only guy out there, and that is an excellent block. He didn't lay anybody out, but he was there, and he got his body between him and Rudig and made the block necessary. And Matt takes it, gets it out of bounds, saves some seconds on the clock, and we're moving the ball again.
41 seconds to go. Sauk Prairie has a couple timeouts left, and they are across the midfield on the 48-yard line. And this has been a good scoring place for Sauk Prairie. Single back is Coy. Kenny McNeil in the slot. Jake Hinster wide. Dan Brennan inside of him. Stitching a little rollout right. He's got some running room. Got some sideline. Turns it up.
Yep. Nice run.
And Kenny McNeil just got a 15-yarder.
And now he's going to go. No, that just hurts. There's no reason.
You know, I watched the end of that play, and I just happened to glance up, and there was some roughhousing going on. Unfortunately, Kenny is a bigger kid,
right,
so
right.
you're gonna draw the attention.
Yeah.
And the Milton kid was down, so.
And the rule in high school is if a kid can't make or won't make a play on the ball, he's so far out of it that he cannot make a play on that ball. You cannot go and hit that man. Used to be years ago, you could block a guy anytime, anywhere on the field, and it was not a problem. But again, safety reasons, they took that away, and this kid wasn't going to make the play anymore.
Right. And they found that, yeah, some coaches were taking advantage of that old rule.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could go out and you could go after a kid even though he wasn't going to be involved in the play. So this will move Sauk Prairie back.
And you've seen the pros put that in, you know, again, you know, the Charlie Martin, the play that took Tauser out for the Packers a couple of years back, his knee.
McNeil at the fullback, Coy at the tailback, Stitching under center. He drops straight back. He's throwing a little fade, sideline fade, and that
Going
ball.
for Dexter Breinig out here on the sideline. Dexter's a tall target, but a little long.
A nicely thrown ball, just a little bit long. But Stitching shows you why he is a good fit for this spread offense. That'll bring up 3rd and 16 for the Eagles on their own 46-yard line. 29 seconds to go. The Eagles up 24-23. Stitching under center, little option inside. McNeil has room. He's busting some tackles very near the first down. Pulled down It'll bring up a 4th and about 2.
Run for Kenny McNeil brings up a 4th down and short for the Eagles.
So coach might be content going in.
8 seconds, 7 seconds, 4, 3, and he's going to.
Okay.
Timeout, Sauk Prairie.
So Sauk will take a timeout. We'll take a little timeout here also. Sauk Prairie leads this 24-23. 3 seconds to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
Attention hunters! For all your hunting supplies, Wilderness Fish and Game carries over 1,000 firearms, Wisconsin's largest selection of tree stands, a complete selection of scent-proof clothing, plus ammo, archery, hats, gloves, Rocky boots, and much more. Our experienced staff is waiting to help you. So get to Wilderness Fish and Game on the River's Edge, Sauk City, and let this be your best hunting season ever.
Let the adventure begin.
We're back at Sauk Prairie High School. Chuck Feeney along with Andy Feeney. We're ticking down toward a pretty long first half. Been quite a bit of throwing here, and the teams have been running out of bounds, so clock hasn't been running a lot. But there are 3 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sauk Prairie is up 24-23. Coach Tom Horn takes a timeout with 3 seconds to go here in the half. Set up one play. We got Stitchin in the shotgun. Behind him is Coy. We've got a bunch, 3 receivers to the left, Kenny McNeil to the right. What do you think? Kenny on the, there it is, Kenny McNeil on the fade. It's going to be out of bounds though.
Yeah.
And that will end the half. Sauk Prairie leads this one 24-23 as the Eagles, Coach Tom Horn making his debut, looking pretty sharp. So we'll be back after a little break. Enjoy the halftime.
Village Family Dental of Prairie du Sac wants you to be a part of their family of dental patients. With their state-of-the-art facility at 1250 Prairie Street and increased staff, prompter scheduling of hygiene and doctor appointments are available. Doctors Peoples, Ballweg, Stenke, Jens, Kozlicka, Hanna, Sengbush, and the entire staff at Village Family Dental will provide you with quality dental care at reasonable fees. Village Family Dental also has offices in Spring Green and Black Earth. Outfitting athletes with the most advanced sports medicine products available is the ongoing mission of Mueller Sports Medicine in Prairie du Sac. Whether you're an athlete or just an active person, Mueller products are available to everyone, everywhere, worldwide. Keeping athletes in the game, getting athletes back on the court or field, helping athletes